Hey, everybody, happy Sunday. I am telling you, there is so much to be blessed. So on Sunday, I'm going to tell everybody take a moment, put your hands together, get on your knees if you need to, but say a prayer. Pray for the things that are so amazingly grateful in your life that you are grateful for. If anybody's on here, please let me know you guys are here. I have streamed this to quite a bunch of different profiles, so I want to be sure that I am Esther. Can you see me? Hey, Kim. Thanks so much for hopping on. While people are getting on, guess what I can do is start telling you guys a little bit about who I am. My name is Deborah Swayze, and what I am all about is just serving people, helping people. And, there are times in life that you want to do well for people. And I don't know if any of you have ever heard the saying, the good you do does you no good. Well, sometimes that happens. And today, in the next hour, I want to talk to you guys about some of the things, the hardships that you will come across, the walls that you will hate. You will hit, not hate, but you'll hate them too. That you just kind of got to find a way around because you're not going to bust through. So if anybody is on from the Phenomenal Women's Network, please let me know you're here. Esther, let me know if you guys can see me. And if you guys have questions, you need to come into the StreamYard little link that's above here. Please make sure you guys realize that that's up there so that you guys can all jump in. I hope everybody's on here. Devontae. Hey, Devontae. So anyway, guys, please let me know you're here and I will start rattling off. I've got so much that I want to talk to you guys about today. But first, I wanted to say I am grateful for being here. I am grateful for my life. I am grateful for the journey that I have found myself on for the last almost 2 years. Has it all been fun and games? No. There's been a lot of hardships I've gone through. And that's why today I am so honored and grateful to my amazing friend, Esther. If you guys are not in the Phenomenal Women's Network group, please jump on there today, now, because this young lady is an amazing lady with passion, heart, fire, just love for helping people. She is from Nigeria, and she comes out here. Thank you. Greetings to you too, Sean. So she comes out here and she puts women that are leaders in their business or their journey and puts them in front of these young ladies in Nigeria and women from all over the world as well that want to take and learn tips on how to maybe be successful. And I've always been a big believer. Hey, honey, there's my baby doll. And I've always been a big believer that you follow the people that are doing successful things that you want to do, and that's where you learn. You learn from the people that are already doing it. And don't feel like you can't reach out to these people. Sometimes there has been a few people that I've reached out to that I thought were greater than life. And I reached out and they were ordinary people. And they helped me. They guided me. They gave me tips that I was looking for, because this journey of network marketing, this journey of life, this journey of just success, if that's what you want, is not an easy one. There's no shortcuts. Absolutely no shortcuts. Yes, happy International Women's Day to everybody. Today is Happy International Women's Day. So please, to the women that you know and you love out here, share each other out. You know, if you know someone who's doing something wonderful, tell them. Tell them how you feel. Show them the love. And that's something else I'm going to talk about. There's my amazing friend, Charlene. Thank you, Charlene, for hopping on. I appreciate all you beautiful ladies. All you ladies that are in my life, I want to say thank you. To the ladies that I'm speaking to in Esther's amazing, phenomenal women's network group, I am so happy and honored and proud to bring you guys some value that may help you young ladies on your journey. And I hope you will get value from this. If you have questions after this engagement, please just reach out to me. I am just ordinary, and I do honestly want to help you. That's why when Esther asked me if I would do this and speak, I didn't even hesitate, did I, Esther? I said, absolutely. I have an amazing friend who introduced me to Esther by the name of Michelle Oldenburg in Spain. Hey, Michelle. Michelle introduced me to this beautiful bunch of ladies, and she's also been a speaker before, and it's just an amazing honor. So what I'm going to start with today, guys, is I'm going to start with my story. Who is Deborah Swayze? And how did she get to be where she's at? And what fuels this woman? And those of you that know me are probably going to go yawn. But those who don't are going to get to know me. And please, after this summit is over, go back if you've missed the ladies that spoke before me. There was an amazing, beautiful lady on Friday. And there's another lady that was on yesterday. And these women have heart, soul, and passion. They have a story, and they have tips, and they are successful at what they do, and they can actually help you guys. So let's get started. Again, my name is Deborah Swayze. I am 63 years old. I was a nurse for 40 years before I started this journey. But now we're going back up to where I was from. I was born in New York, but I was only there till I was 3 months old because my dad had an assignment working for an oil company in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, he was an underwater welder for the pipeline. So we spent a lot of time by the Mediterranean Sea. We went to boarding. I went to boarding school in Beirut, Lebanon. I went to boarding school in Switzerland, in Italy. I have family in Italy. My mom's whole side of the family is from Rome, Italy. So I've traveled the world. I was a spoiled young lady, and I guess I never realized how spoiled I was till I got older and started to kind of work and become independent. But I learned to speak Italian. I can understand a little bit of Arabic, and I am just so passionate about how I grew up because it's taught me to be who I am today. And that is what brings me value, is knowing how to communicate with people all over the world, different nationalities. We all should get to know different nationalities. We should all understand each other's backgrounds and religions and a little bit of the politics that goes into different lives and different stories and countries, because that's how we are going to be able to touch each other and help each other. And I honestly believe that we should all become closer as a womanhood, for one, as a humanity, secondly. But women, we are strong creatures. Like Julie's live yesterday, she was talking about how women are built so differently, and girl, are we ever. You know, there's a funny joke that I always say, hi, No, how are you? The joke that I always say is, when God created man, she was only joking. I love that joke. But women are the stronger sex. And I say that only because of the fact that we can endure so much more. We have endured so much more. We take on so much more. We have the ability to multitask like men do not. That's why women are more successful in the industry of network marketing and being on the web and doing a lot of work on social media, because we can multitask. And that's what my subject is today, is how do you become a successful businesswoman and how do you manage family? And actually, guys, if you have the passion and you find your purpose, you'll figure it out. You will find a way to just fit that into your daily cycle without missing a beat. It can be stressful. It can be, you love my hat. Thank you very much. I love my hat too. I love cowboy hats and cowboy boots. I kind of grew up with a lot of horses around in my life. My uncle was an amazing man in the horse world. He built puddle jumpers, carriages that go behind the horses. But so I want to tell you more about myself. I am a mother. I was a single mother for many years with 2 children, and I met and married the love of my life 16 years ago, my husband, Larry. I call him my baby doll because he is a doll. He is amazing. He's kind, he's supportive, and he's very respectful of women, which to me was very important because my dad was very respectful of women. So when you go to choose your husband, ladies, make sure he's kind. Make sure he likes women. A lot of women that I've met and friends have married and fallen in love with men that just don't respect women. And that will never work. Especially if you're a strong, independent woman like I was, that will never work. I promise you. I've seen it over and over fall apart. So the next thing I want to talk about is, ever since I was a kid, I always found myself wanting to help other kids, whether it was advice and then, about teachers and homework. And then as I grew older, it was advice about, how to just kind of be a good person and give back. And also, I was a matchmaker. Loved matching my friends up, and I did a good job at it. But I always knew that I loved people, and I always knew that that passion inside of me was going to lead to what my purpose is. And my purpose is what I'm doing today. My purpose is what I'm doing today. Let me say that again, because I am helping people today. What I'm doing today on this platform, on this summit, on an amazing day like National Women's Day. This is my purpose. I was put on earth here. And so my heart followed me into becoming a nurse. I was a nurse for 40 years. And I was a nurse, not just in one place like a lot of nurses do, and that was fine. I just wanted to put my little grubby hands and feelers on everything. I started in the ER. Happy International Women's Day, my friend. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that. Leslie says a weak man cannot handle powerful women. Isn't that the truth, girl? And a man that doesn't respect a woman will never be able to handle a strong woman. And it just doesn't work. But so I started out my journey in nursing in the emergency room because I'm a very kind of type A personality, very fast, very particular. My sign is Virgo. Those of you that know what a Virgo is, we are particular, we are organized, and that's what you need in the ER because it is fast-paced and you need to be able to focus on 3 or 4 things going on, 3 or 4 patients at the same time. And the ER was amazing to me. From then, I went on and I wanted to do surgical. I got on a surgical floor, and then I got on an orthopedic floor. Long story, in the end, I found where I loved being, which was with the senior community. I worked in a residential area it was actually an ALF assisted living. So it was an independent on one side and it had nursing care on the other side. And the elderly, guys, is what even fueled my purpose and my passion more, because you hear stories from these women that and men. They've served in the military. They were artists and engineers. I met the engineer that built the bridge, one of the bridges in New York. And I met a man who built the one of the satellites. And I met a man who was in the band and in a band, and he went all over the country and sang and played this like, I forgot, an accordion for the military. So the people I met kind of kept putting fire on my flame. I guess that's how you can describe it. And I'm a big believer, guys, that you got to find the purpose that your God put you here for before you can light your passion. And I went zigging and zagging through social media here, guys, trying to figure out what was for me. I knew it was health and wellness. So I joined a company about a year and 8 months ago, and I was there for a year and a half. Helped a lot of people, built a pretty big size team. I think I had almost 280 people that were directly under me. I had amazing friendships, but it just went off track. And sometimes things go off track. When something goes bump in the night and it doesn't feel good, guys, and it gives you that pit in your gut that says something's not right, I don't like the way it's run, I don't like the values, I don't like the way they're handling things, it is okay to leave. Walk away from something, guys. I was told in this industry of network marketing, don't ever jump companies. And most of the people that told me were the people that were in that company. Don't jump companies because you'll never get anywhere. Nobody will ever respect you. But that's not true, because people put their faith and money into people they know, like, and trust. So they're not coming to me because I was with that company. They were coming to me because they trusted me. So it didn't matter where I went. People still followed me. And that is what's important. Make connections in this business, guys. Anybody on here have a question for me? I can stop for a minute and take a breath. If not, I'm going to continue because I can talk. I love to talk. I think that's my biggest passion, is talking, because to me, when you're talking to someone face to face like this, it beats a text message or an email any day. I get so many wrong messages when I read a text message that I have to talk. I'll pick up the phone and say, I need to talk, or voice record. Oh my gosh, I love voice record. At St. Patty's Parade. You're in a parade? That's cool, Marcella. Thank you for hopping on. Indeed, says Leslie. I do not wish women to have power over men, but over themselves. Leslie, very well put, girl. Very well put. And just, find where you fit. It doesn't matter where you fit, because people are going to put their faith in you. And I'll read you a few quotes at the end from some of my favorite leaders that I love to follow. Thank you, Charlene. I appreciate it. So the biggest tip I'm going to give you guys in network marketing, in business in general, but especially when you're on social media. First of all, stand out and brand yourself. Everybody knows me for this. That's my brand. That's what people relate to when they see me. They're like, oh, it's her. But also, show people your vulnerability. Show them who you are. I have cried on more lives, guys, because I don't want people to think I'm fake and I'm coming on here and everything's perfect. Yes, I like to have my hair nice and my nails and my makeup, but I'll cry at a drop of a hat. You can ask my husband. He says I cry too much. But that's just me. I have that mushy, soft heart. So the biggest thing is make connections with people. Make real connections. Don't just put stuff out here about yourself, about your business, your products, without going to other people and showing them love, showing them support. I have bought products from my friends. I have supported them by sharing their lives on my profile. I send them to groups that I'm in because success is not only mine. How fun would it be to be sitting at the top of a mountain all alone? I want my friends there with me. I don't want to pay for their ticket. I want them to buy their own ticket to that mountain. So, sorry, let me take a swig of water here. But make those genuine connections. Messenger, to me, guys, has been the biggest success for my business. And the two businesses I'm in that I should have said in the beginning and I forgot. I am a chief branding ambassador for a company that I am co-founder of called Ordinary People Media, Ordinary People TV, Ordinary People News, and Ordinary People University. We have a lot of branches. We are wanting to reach out to the ordinary person that has a story or a message. You'll never get on Netflix. You'll never get on TV. Odds are you won't, okay? But you can get on our platform. Ordinary People wants to share your story. We will market you. We will teach you how to do lives. We will teach you how to feel comfortable in front of the camera. So that's my passionate business that I love. And I teamed up with 3 other amazing partners, 4 or 5. I don't remember how many we are, but some of them are husbands. So anyway, it is just an incredible idea that my amazing partner came up with. He's a young man, 24 years old, and this was his vision. So if you have a vision, find the right people to push that vision for you, you know. Yes, Charlene, I love Ordinary People. Absolutely. You're amazing. Love you, sis. Oh, thank you, Leslie. And you're going to make me cry, girl. You almost made me cry the other day. But so anyway, connect with people. I'm going to go back to what I was, my other company. I am so sorry. I'm trying to get through my notes because I don't want to go over all my notes. Is a health and wellness company called BioRains. BioRains, the way we describe it is we are a health and wellness company that turns everything into water. So everything is water soluble. We have water soluble supplements. We have water soluble creams. We have water soluble supplements. So if anybody's interested in feeling better, looking better, if anybody wants some information on that, I'd be more than happy to send you the information. You can become a customer. You can become a partner of mine. It doesn't matter. But to build yourself and your get traction in this industry, you have to connect with other people. You will never do it alone. And I tried it in the beginning. I thought all I had to do was come out and do it live. Didn't work. Took a while. And then I went in a challenge that taught me what to say and how to connect to people. So follow people that you think are doing good and ask them. Like I said, they'll tell you. I had so many people I thought were going to be out of my reach help me. So connect with people in Messenger. If you want to send somebody a message, do it in a voice clip. I do voice clips more than anything because people come back to me and say, wow, thank you so much. That was so kind of you to send me a voice clip. And I hear in your voice, I hear your passion and I believe your passion. And I do want to try what you're doing. So try to get away from that texting in Messenger. And secondly, don't ever drop your link in Messenger. Yes, I did that too. I did. But I learned really quick. And now what I do when someone does that to me, I try to help them. The first thing I do is I send them, you guys are going to laugh when you hear this. I send them back my link. They send me their link with no message. I send my link back to them. Okay. When you do that, you're showing them, oh, that's kind of rude. Yes. And that's what they just did to me. It was kind of rude. Then I send them a voice clip and I go, hey, don't know how long you've been in this industry, but let's chat. If you want, I'd be more than happy to tell you what worked for me. But this didn't. And 9 times out of 10, they reach out and help me. Hey, Jenny, how are you? Thank you for hopping on. Yes, my Powerful Woman Live will be airing. Yes, and we have a lot of good shows on Ordinary People, guys. If you want to join us, come join us. And we have so many different kinds of shows and so many different things to bring to you. If you want to be on our show, reach out to me. So, hey, Jenny, I did say hi. So that is another tip. Let me tell you why. Because people will only buy from people they know, like, and trust, or listen to people they know, like, and trust. So if you don't make people know who you are and feel your heart, they're not going to listen to you, and they're not going to come back, and they're not going to refer you. And in this industry, those things are important. You want somebody to refer you out. You want someone to trust you and trust how you make them feel. You know, is this person genuine, or does this person just want a sale? I never push myself on people. I do sometimes when it comes to someone who I know is hurting, and I have to say that because then shame on me if I don't. I'm in an industry of helping people feel better. So for me to not say this could help you, that would be wrong of me. Hey, Kim, how are you, Kim? I need to learn how to voice clip. Oh, it's so easy, girl. My God. And you've got a funny little personality. People would love to hear from you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Leslie. Hey, Gail. Hey, my girl. How are you? Great advice, and you're so right. Thank you, Leslie. So after that, guys, the biggest other tip I can give you is never leave anybody unread. Does anybody know what that means? If you guys know what that means, please give me a thumbs up or a hi or something. I'm just curious how many people know that, because I learned this, guys. I didn't know. And leaving somebody unread is one of the worst things you can do to people. People don't like it. I don't like it when people do it to me. When you have a message in Messenger and you open it up, that person that sent you that will know that you opened that. But why aren't you responding? That's rude. So take a moment to at least say, yes, Kim, you know that. That's good. Take the moment to just say, hey, I'm really busy. Can I get back to you tonight? Or is it important? Something. Hey, I'll be right back with you in a bit. Something to let them know you have acknowledged that they've taken time to reach out to you for something. So don't ever do that. And second, another thing is, okay, we got through that fast. I'm pretty proud of myself. So you always want to take time, like I said, to give back. If you know somebody is just starting in a company and they're a friend of yours and they've supported you, please support them back, because that's how you make these connections. That one friend that you maybe share their life and put them on your profile or on a group of yours could bring you 10 people or more. I've had so many of my sales in my health and wellness company come from referrals. Friends of mine that said, girl, I appreciate what you did for me and I want to help you back. I'm sending you my sister, my brother, my friend, whatever. Always support one another. Share each other. We are not in competition with each other in this life, guys. There's billions of people on Facebook. Billions. There's room for all of us. And even if you are in a different company and it's the same product, Who cares? Be happy that we're out here helping people and giving them a product that can make them feel better. Share each other. I do lives with some of my friends, guys, that are in a different health and wellness company because we both are bringing value on that live. I may say something they didn't know or didn't think about because I'm a nurse. They may teach me something that I didn't know because they've been doing it longer. So never be in competition with anybody but yourself. Never. Because that will be the quickest way to shoot yourself in the foot and out of this business, okay? There is nothing like not being in competition. You cannot be in competition because competition brews anger, it brews resentment, and it brews jealousy. I have lost so many friends because of jealousy, guys. And not because I didn't love them, because I couldn't take them. When someone is jealous over what I'm doing and they're questioning my ethics and my morals and values of how I'm doing it, and that tells me you don't know me. If you don't know me, I don't need you in my life. I'm going to tell you about a book all of you guys should read by John Maxwell. He is an amazing, amazing inspirational man that will change your business. He was introduced to me by a mentor I had. He's a coach. He's a friend. And if none of you know who he is, follow Christian Martinez. He's my coach, my friend. But the book is by John Maxwell, and it's called The Power of Five. That book changed how I thought on who I sat close to me at my table of life. When you sit the right people close to you and you let the right people into your space, things will change, I promise you. Things will change so fast that your head will spin. I was seating everybody at the seat of my life with my first business because I love people. And if you're that type of person, this might be a little hard, but you have to do it because in the end, you're going to reach the right people. I wasted a lot of time in that company with the wrong people. Let me read some messages really quick. Yes, that's what it's all about, helping one another. It sure is, Leslie. Love John Maxwell. Me too, Charlene. Thank you so much for hopping on, guys. I was kind of nervous about this because I've never really done this kind of live, but I am so honored to do this live. I am so happy to be able to give people tips, especially women. It's hard out here. I latched on during this time, guys. Let me tell you real quick about myself. The Power of Five. Yes, The Power of Five. Oh my God, Kim, amazing book. It'll change your whole business, your whole mindset. But I came out here, guys. I was 61 years old, and I was retired for 5 years from nursing. 5 years. My husband was in heaven. He was so glad that I was home. But he knew in my heart there was something missing. I needed something, and I knew God was not done with me. I felt it. Have you guys, is any of you out here, and I know there's a few friends out here of mine that are my age, around my age, and did you feel the same thing? God wasn't done with us. And I came out here, guys, because someone introduced me to a product that helped me control my pain level. It helped me change how I slept, how I felt, how I smiled, how I lived. And my husband said, no, I don't want you to do the business, but I will buy you the product. So I bought a bottle of oil. 4 days later, I had sent 5 or 6 people to the girl who introduced me to it. And he said, how much money did she just make? And it was $25 a bottle. And he goes, maybe you should do the business instead of volunteering. I was going to volunteer to the Red Cross. I always, all my life, in my 40 years of nursing, guys, have always been involved with the Red Cross, Meals on Wheels, and hospice house. I even worked for hospice for 5 years. So I knew God wasn't done with me. And when I came out here, I knew the only way for me to do this wasn't door to door, belly to belly. I was not that type of person. Adita, how are you? Thank you for hopping on. I haven't seen Julie on here yet. You guys, please follow Adita McCute. I hope I'm saying your last name right, gorgeous. But you guys follow this beautiful woman from Ireland. She did an amazing live the other day on here on Friday. Amazing, amazing. These women are strong women, successful women. But so I came out here knowing nothing, but I did know one thing. I knew what Facebook was. And I knew if I wanted to reach the masses, I had to step out of my comfort zone, put my fear on the back burner, and just come out here and talk. I knew I could talk. I knew I could talk to people. And that's what I chose to do. A lot of people said, why are you working? I have lost connections because people don't agree with what I'm doing. And sadly enough, some are family. They don't want to follow it. They don't want to see it. They don't think I should be putting my stuff out at 63 years old on social media. It's okay. They don't have to follow me. As long as they're in my life, I'm happy. But so I taught myself, guys. I read books. I did some of the most amazing things that brought me so much knowledge was doing challenges on Facebook. There's so many challenges, live challenges, confirmational challenges, diet challenges, inspirational challenges, affirmation challenges, all kinds. They will push you to come out and do lives. Lives are the number one thing you can do to explode your business. I promise you that. Doing one live, even once a week, will change your business. Let me see what Kimmy's saying. Those are good interests to have. Red Cross, hospice, and Meals on Wheels. I love Meals on Wheels. I made my kids get out there and help me. They used to run the shelters when we had hurricane shelters. The Red Cross we'd be in a school. My kids would pick out a classroom. It was cool to them, you know. And I would love to invite you on my show. Yes, you should invite her on your show. Invite all these amazing women. Kim, that's me, Deb. I love to talk. I know, Kim, that's why you and I hooked up right away and started talking and became really good friends. And your purpose is your purpose, not theirs. Amen, Adita. Amen. And that is so true. So keep in mind, you know, I taught myself. I got myself involved in a challenge. What was so crazy, guys? It was a live challenge. I had to do one live every day for 30 days. I was the oldest person on that live, and I was the only person selling this product called CBD oil. CBD oil. Nobody really knew what it was. They thought it was from the marijuana plant, you know. It's not. It's a God-given plant called hemp, and it helps people. We have a whole system in our bodies that help you to maintain your balance, your homeostasis. If any of you want to talk to me about that after this, please, I'm an open book. I will tell you everything. But keep in mind, some of the biggest things that you can do for yourself, other than do a live and get these connections created. When people first, well, let me tell you another tip about when people message you, friend you. Be very careful, because sometimes people will friend you and they are not who they say they are. And I was taught in one of the challenges I took how to kind of wean through it a little bit. Never accept the friendship right away, just because you want to build up your friend list. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many friends you have, because if you have 5,000 friends, not all of them are going to see your stuff. Have a smaller amount of intimate group that sees your stuff, that you circulate and see. But every week, make a new connection. If it's one a day or one a week, I usually connect with 5 new people weekly because I go to somebody's post and I go under the list, guys, where people are talking, and I will see a comment that sparks my interest, and I will reach out to that person. I'll go to their profile and I will look through that person's profile. If it's somebody that I can connect with, maybe collaborate with, or I just like them as a friend, then I message them and say, hey, I saw your comment on blah, blah, blah's live, and I really would love to connect with you. So I sent you a friend request. I hope you accept it. If not, no hard feelings. And that's how I've made so many connections. That's how I have built my business. That's how I met my amazing friends and partners that I'm in partnership with today with Ordinary People TV. And if it wasn't for me coming out here and making connections, I would have got nowhere. So remember, people do not care. This one here, I love this right here. I want to read it right to you. Jim Rohns is another person that I absolutely adore. Jim Rohns says, if you really want to do something, you will find a way to do it. If you don't, you will always find an excuse to not do it. Is that big? To me, that's big, guys, because I have worked with women that were friends trying to help them. They had every excuse under the sun, and I had to cut them loose. I'm going somewhere. I'm on a choo-choo train, guys. Get on or get off. That's just the way it is. I love you. You're still my friend, but I can't take you along on this ride. And not everybody's going to be on that ride. Keep that in mind. Good info. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. Yes, that's how we met. Absolutely. You were on Pierre's live. I saw you and I loved you. I loved you. I never thought you and I would be in biz and you would be on my branding team. Beautiful Leslie Ann Cherry here is from the UK. We tease, and she's given the name that she is a Queen of England. But we met this way, like I'm talking. She started referring people to my company, the Ordinary People Company. And we saw something in her, that she saw the vision of what we were doing. So we offered her a position as branding ambassador and marketing. So we're working together now, and we are a team to be reckoned with, right, girl? I love you. And that's what I'm saying. If I had just watched that live and said, that girl was nice, I liked her, she wouldn't be helping us today. She wouldn't be having a show on our platform. She wouldn't be helping me find ordinary people to share their stories of something extraordinary. So connect with people. And that's one way to do it. If you have friends, okay, that you care about and they have value, go under their comments. Don't just watch it and leave a comment. Go to their friends. Make friends with their friends, because the likelihood of them accepting you are really high because you have a friend in common. So it's not like you're a stranger hovering in going, I want to be your friend. I want to be your friend. So that is a really good tip. And I hope you guys take that to heart and go out there and do it. If you know someone that could use someone, like let's say you know someone that could use my platform, Ordinary People, or my products. They need some help with getting healthy. And with this virus, guys, we all need help staying healthy. We need to build up our immune system. Wash your hands, please, guys. Don't touch your face. I'm touching my face because I'm home and I just washed my hand. But also, take supplements. In this day and age, we all need to be supplementing. I promise you that. So also, I want to go through and read you some amazing people that I respect so much. Eric Worre. You guys don't know Eric Worre. He's the author of GoPro. And if you don't read that book when you start this journey of network marketing, you're cray-cray, because he will actually kind of put it out on a little bit of a schedule for you. What to do first, second, third. It's just incredible. And he says, do not let average people make you feel guilty for pursuing your life's mission. That's, when I read that, that's just got me right here. Because I was doing that, guys, for about a year. The last year I was with that company, I was doing that. I had a fire to spark. I had a mission that I wanted to do. I was a nurse on a mission to help people feel better, get better. And they were dimming that fire. No matter how big I was growing, they didn't like it. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter. I have forgiven it and moved on. I don't even name that company because I don't care. I'm not that type of person. But I was not going to let the average person that was involved in that take me down for my mission, which is to be here to help you, like today. I want to help you grow. I want to help you learn. I want to help you succeed. And I want to help you live your life's purpose. That's so important. So many of us don't have life purpose. I did. And living it is just exceptional. Leslie says, yes, so grateful. Our story is proof of our awesome advice and true works. Love you, sis, too, and happy to work. Oh, girl, I love you. I tell you what, it is just incredible. Let me see what Marcella says. Pain, to think they are amazing, just like Deb. She amazingly helps everyone who is. Thank you so much, Marcella. I appreciate it. And yes, all of us on here, the ladies that I'm talking to today, I want to shout them all out because they are all beautiful women. Follow them. Go through these messages. Like I said, friend these ladies. They all have value. They all have passion and heart and fire. And that's what you need in your life, is that passion, that fire. But you need to surround yourself with people that are going to help you light that fire, fan your flames. Don't let somebody near you that isn't going to fan those flames, because what they'll do is they'll try to blow it out. And I didn't let it. I walked away, guys, scared, stressed out, crying for a month till I took that pen. What I did is I was taking the pen out of God's hands for the story that he was writing for my life. He was writing a story, and I took the pen out of his hand because I thought he was wrong. I thought he took me down the wrong road. I have talked to God since then, and I have asked for forgiveness, and I have given him back his pen because God has your story written out, y'all. He has it written out. You just have to listen. You have to believe. You cannot be faithful and fearful at the same time. It doesn't work. Have faith. Go out and pray and slay. And that's what you got to do. You got to believe that you're going to get there. You got to feel it in your heart. And the biggest other tip I'm going to give you is you have to ask for help. None of us can do this alone. There's not one of my friends that are on this live that will tell you that they got where they are today without somebody else. Nobody. Nobody in life can do it alone. And that's where we've gotten away from, is we're living in a world where everybody thinks they're better than somebody else, and they want to outdo somebody else, outbuy somebody else, out-succeed somebody else. Who cares? Who cares? Why can't we all outdo each other and succeed together? Why can't we support each other? How much more fun is it with you guys hearing me talking and feeling such respect for these women that are on tonight with me? Doesn't that tell you that this is fun? Because I have an amazing little army right down here. My friends. Honored to call them my friends. My supporters. They have shared my material. They have shared my lives. They've bought my products. I've done the same for them. And that's what this journey is all about. And then there's another one here that I love. You will never get ahead if you don't just get started. This is also Eric Worre, guys. There is never a better time to start than today. And guys, when I started, I was scared. I knew I had the gift of gab, which was what I honed in on. Find something that you have that is unique to you and special to you. Show the world. Tell the world. Share yourself. Don't just do it in little posts on social media, guys. It doesn't get seen. Doing lives is huge. It really is, because people connect to you. They connect to not what you're selling and what you're doing, but they connect to you and how you make them feel. Like today, I hope I've made you all feel loved and supported, and that I really genuinely appreciate your friendships. I hope I've done that for you guys today. And to the new people that I'm speaking to, the beautiful ladies in Nigeria, I love you ladies. I want to help you ladies. And Esther, oh my gosh, guys, Esther is an author. She is also a certified speaker. This young lady is 22 years old, and she's the one who has brought all this together today. I want to say thank you to you, Esther, because what you're doing is amazing. It was a simple idea this young lady had, was to bring women who are already doing what the younger generation of women that are coming behind us want to do. What better way to learn than to bring speakers on? And she does this. She did it every year. And also, please follow her, because my amazing partners and I want to help her. We want to shout her out. We want to give her airtime on our platform, Ordinary People TV, so that the world hears about this beautiful young lady who is an ordinary young woman doing extraordinary things. Think about that. She's doing extraordinary things because she's giving of herself by asking for help from people like myself, from Edita, from Ireland, from Julie, from the US. Think about this, guys. It's amazing. And oh my gosh, guys, let's get change agent. Christian Martinez just jumped on here. I don't know if you heard it earlier. I shouted you out, my friend, my mentor, my coach, my supporter, and one of my best friends on here. And I asked him for help. Christian was the one that was there, guys, when I was crumbling, because I left a company that I thought was where I was supposed to be for the rest of my life. And I was hurt. And I was devastated because I knew I couldn't stay there and I had to go. He's the one that told me what I needed to do. Pull your big girl panties up and just kind of do some self-searching and find that passion again, and things will come to you. And that's when I partnered up with this amazing company called BioRange that has just got better products, a better community, better value, pricing. And I'm here today, happy, proud, and so excited that I left that company. So don't let anybody tell you not to do that. So many people told me, don't you jump companies, don't do it. But do it. If you're in a company, you don't like it, you don't like how they're doing things, they're not comfortable in here, okay? Move, because you will find where you fit in. It's just like jobs. People change jobs and people don't criticize them for doing that. I've got 2 more things I want to read to you, and then I think my time is up. And I will ask if anybody has any questions. I'd love to get on here and do a little Q&A. And I already read Jim Rohn's, if you really want to do something, you will find a way. And if you don't, you'll find an excuse. Keep that in mind. And then this is good too by Jim Rohns. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. Isn't that the truth? Think about it. The money I was making as a nurse when I was taught and educated to be a nurse is nothing compared when I taught myself social media, network marketing, nothing in comparison. So that fortune came from self-taught. It's not a fortune yet, but I put it out there because I believe what you say you will get, and I am on my way to a fortune. So, and then the other one is another one by John Maxwell. Love this too. A leader is one who knows the way, goes the way, and he shows or she shows the way. And I hope that's what I'm doing today. I want to show the way and I want to lead the way. I want to teach you little things that might be a big help in your career, in your journey, in your life, in your own ability to find better self-esteem. Never let anybody tell you you can't do something. Never. They tried to me and they brought me to my knees. And while I was down there crying, I prayed. Because when you're down, all you got to do is look up and you pray. People never know how much you know. People never care how much you know until they know how much you care. That's the final one and one of my favorites. And guys, just remember the little tips that I gave you. These are little things that I was taught and showed through my journey and have made such a big change in my life. The one that I've learned about don't leave anybody unread, I never knew that. I would go in there and open it up and I'd go, oh, they want my website. They want information. I'll send it later. I never knew that I was irritating them. Don't leave them unread. Just say, I'll get back to you. And I have so much more. I could take another hour, but the bottom line is, guys, just find, I titled my live is, when you know what your purpose in this life is, you will find that passion. It will light itself, I promise you. I never knew in a million years, after 40 years being a nurse and retired for 5, that I was going to be on social media making money and bringing people value and teaching people what I learned. Nor did I ever think I was going to be partnering in a company there that's so incredible. That vision Devonte Goines, my partner and visionary, had is Ordinary People TV. We can bring you, your story, to the masses. I wish there was this when I came out, because I had to learn. I never learned YouTube. I started to, but I learned Facebook. I learned Facebook stories. I learned Instagram and Twitter. And speaking of stories, guys, Facebook, the algorithms of Facebook, if you know what algorithm, they're changing. Thank you, Charlene. I love those quotes. I live by those things. But the algorithms, people are not seeing your stuff anymore unless you're constantly engaging, like I said, with people that are on your Facebook, on your friend list. They're not going to see it. Now, stories is a different story. You can put these little snippets of your life and just follow it. People follow it. You can put like a little video of you out getting your coffee in the morning with your products in it. You can put little video of you walking your dog, showing that you're in a challenge, which I am, and it ends in April. It's a 90-day challenge for health and wellness, and I've got off track because we were launching the other business. But learn stories. There's people on Facebook I can connect you with, guys, that will teach you these little stories. They will teach you Instagram. They will teach you Twitter, and they will teach you YouTube. They will teach you this stuff, and not very expensive either, I promise you. You're going to stay within $100 for like a 6 to 8 week course or a 90-day course. I promise you it's reasonable, and the value that you will get from my friends that are doing this and teaching this will blow your socks off and your business wide open. So anyway, let's go back through these messages really quick and see if there's anything important I have missed. Appreciate all of you guys for hopping on here. And anybody who is new, please friend me. Let me know if I touched you, if I helped you, because the little things that I talked about today for business is how I managed to do my business and combine it with family, because I'm very lucky. I'm retired, so it was my husband and I, but I still wanted to spend time with him. So I learned little tricks. Like, one trick that you all should be doing is learn how to schedule your posts. And most of your posts, if it's for products, should go in your group, not on your profile. Occasionally, I will post something important on my profile, but not often. But also, there's a place in there which you can learn and schedule a time. So if you know you're going to the movies, you got a hot date with your baby doll, you need to schedule that post, and it will drop while you're at the movies. And that way you're not missing. But also keep in mind what I have learned, and I just recently learning this, you can post too much. Who would have thunk it? You want to make one good value post a week. And then you can go back into that post, guys, and keep that post alive for a week. You know how? You go in and you answer a few questions every day. You don't have to answer everything. Or you go through and you click heart, 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 like, heart, heart. And then the next day you come in and start answering questions. And you can make comments in there, because it'll bring it and bop it up to the top of your profile again in the algorithms. And you can go in there, make a comment there. I'm going to be going live later, y'all. Please tune in. Everybody who saw that live will see that post that you just made about going live. And odds are they're going to be on there if they're supporters and friends. Obviously they are, because they were on your other live. And also, you can post, I'm going to be live in an hour. Please share it to your friends, or please tell your friends that can't say share. There's so many words we can't say, and I would love to teach you guys and help you guys. Those of you that are on here that don't know, most of my friends here are all crazy business women, and they all know all this good stuff. And yes, Charlene, 100%, people follow people. People follow people who they trust, know, and love and like, because so many people can come out here and tell you something and you don't know who they are. They haven't said a word about themselves. You got to know who they are. You know, you got to understand what fuels them. Everybody knows what fuels me. I want to make you feel healthy. I have a show on Ordinary People, guys, called 50 Shades of Aging. It's directed more to people who aren't aging in my age group, but anybody can come in there, because I have amazing tips. I'm going to be giving tips on being healthy into your 90s, having sex into your 90s, and having, keeping your body active. Body in motion stays in motion. How to keep your sex life romantic. Just don't lose touch with the people you love. If you're in love with a man or woman, in your case, show them every day. There's ways to show them. A kiss on the back of the neck, or tickling them when they're in the kitchen. I do that with my husband all the time. But that's how I keep my relationship going while I'm doing my business, is I don't forget him. I have, when I've gotten really busy and I feel horrible, and I'll take the whole next day and we go out and have a special time. But my show will give you tips on also how to meal prep, things to add to your diet. Meal prepping and supplementing is so important. If you don't meal prep and you have a busy life, y'all, you're going to eat garbage. I promise you. I meal prep every stinking week, and it's just my husband and I. I know what I'm going to make all week. I make enough of like a big tray of something. like whether it is a bunch of mixed vegetables and stuff, so whereas I can eat it for 3 nights. I can do steak one night. I can do fish one night, and all I got to do is make a rice dish. I have all my stuff cut up and prepped, all my spices, my herbs, garlic. Such a healthy thing, garlic in your life, guys. Okay, like I said, I could go on and on, but thank you, Esther. Thank you, ladies from the amazing Women Network. I love you guys. I am thrilled. I'm honored. I am so pleased to be here. And anytime you need me, I will come back. If you want to friend me, please do. I'd be more than happy to accept it and help you guys grow. Branding is important. Your brand is awesome. Thank you, girls. So's yours. Country girls. We're country gals. That's so funny because when I met you, I was like, I know I like her. It's my country friend. And build real friendships. Yes, Leslie, absolutely. Great advice. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Charlene. She said, great advice. You're amazing. Thank you so much. You guys, all of you, I appreciate you coming on here. Kimberly, Leslie, you guys, please, share the love, share each other's businesses and messages. And if you know somebody who needs to be seen and heard, and you have always thought, wow, that person's story needs to be heard, you know where to come. We will help you get that person's thing. The Power of 5. Yes, you got to order that, girl. It is good. Thank you for hopping on, Jeff. I appreciate it so much, my friend. Marcella, products everyone needs to try. Absolutely. Those are good interests to have. Red Cross. Yep, I already read that, didn't I? Oh my gosh. All right. I don't see anything jumping out at me. I will go back later and get through all of these. And you guys, if you're not part of, oh yeah, Adita said, learning to ask for help is crucial. I tell you what, it was hard for me, guys. I'm pretty stubborn and headstrong, and I thought I had it figured out. Thank you, ladies, for sharing this. I appreciate it. And if you think someone needs to hear it, please do that. And again, thank you to the Phenomenal Women Network for having me. Thank you to an amazing young woman who was the visionary of this and is helping young ladies in Nigeria. Reach out. Maybe you can be the next person on here. Bye, guys. Thank you, Edith. Love ya.